Hi guys, so I have a review for you today from bornprettystore.com. They had sent me a couple items to review, but today we're going to review this stamper and scraper set. So let me tell you what I have on my nails first before we start. For my protective base coats, I first have this Hoof Hands Naturally Strong Bamboo Strengthening Treatment. Katie had just sent me that. Then I have my Wet n Wild Shine Protective Base Coat. Whoops. The white on my nail is this Rita Ora polish. This is in White Hot Love by Rimmel London, and Marcia had sent me that polish. I love that white. Then I've got on this LA Colors little mini nail polish. It came in the set with the stencils. Lucy had sent this to me. It was in the Dark and Gloomy set. This is a one coater, you guys. This is one coat on that nail. So very good polish. Very good. And then I just have some greens and reds and stuff set aside. And my top coat I'm going to use today is my Gel Extreme Shine top coat. This thing is about done and I'm about over it. So anyways, so let me take this out of the package and we'll get on to reviewing this nail stamper. This is what the stamper looks like, just your standard stamper. It's a little sticky, I noticed, and it's shiny, but yeah, it's definitely sticky. The rubber comes out. I don't know if it's supposed to be sticky so that way it picks up the design better. I'm not completely sure. This is my first stamper other than my Salon Express because this is what I've been using. So I notice it's very squishy, and if you compare it to like a Salon Express, this one's very hard. It doesn't really squish down. If you press it hard it does, but this is hard. So if you see, you know, I'm barely pressing here and it goes in, and this is just really hard. So you know, that might help a little bit better when I'm putting on my nail designs instead of doing this hard thing across there. The Salon Express one is double-ended, and this one's just a single stamper, so I kind of think I'm gonna like that. This is the scraper. It's a metal scraper. I don't really like metal scrapers because they scratch up the plates, but I'm going to try and lightly go across the plate and see if I can just test it out once. I just want to test it out once, at least for the review. I do have my card here that I usually use in case I don't like it. This one doesn't feel like it's going to scratch. It almost feels like a plastic metal. Couple plates here that I decided I was going to use that are like kind of Christmassy. First plate is a Red Angel plate, and we're going to be using this stamp here. It's like a swirly candy cane design. I thought I had a whole stamp of a candy cane, but I couldn't find it, so we're just going to try this one out here. Okay, I'm going to also clean off my stamper. I'm not going to condition it. We're just going to see how well it performs without me conditioning it. And conditioning just means roughing up the stamper with a bluffing block. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, it's very sticky, so I'm sure it's supposed to be that way. We're going to stamp this one here in this red polish by Sinful Colors. It's called Cross My Heart. I don't know if this is going to stamp well because this is like a jelly polish. I didn't even think that. So I'm going to use a scraper. I'm going to turn it to the side so I can scrape this way because you kind of want to go with the design sometimes. You know, it's just iffy. So like I said, I'm going to do very light. I want to scratch my plate up. Whoa. So it did pick it up, but as you see, it picked up the plate too because it was so sticky. But anyways, that looks pretty good, so I'm going to put that on my nail. Yeah, so I mean, it put it on there pretty well. It's not the best stamp. That one's kind of messed up. For my first one, you gotta give me a break because I always mess up my first one. So that scraper works pretty good. It didn't scrape up my plate at all, and it scraped off the product very well, or the nail polish very well. So I mean, if you just scrape lightly, it's not going to scratch the plate. You know, don't dig it into your plate. So that's pretty cool that that you know, worked well and didn't scratch my plate. So let's do another one since that one turned out so funky. In that. Look at that, guys. That looks pretty good. So, again, I did it the wrong way. This is so easy to use. Oh my gosh. I don't even have to press hard on my nail. It's just whoop, right across. With this one, I have to press hard. Like, I press hard on my nail and it squishes my pinky. I hate that because it hurts. So, yeah, I love this stamper. And the scraper works pretty good too, guys. One thing I do notice is you're gonna need a lint-free wipe. Because this is so sticky, you're gonna get lint balls everywhere. I haven't got them on there, but if you, I mean, it wiped right off with the acetone, but since it is so sticky, I mean, you won't be able to see it, but I have fuzzies all around this. So that's another thing to take in consideration, because it is so sticky that you might get lint balls everywhere or on your stamper. And then you get them in your design, and that's just not cute. So that's just something to look out for and to be aware of. That is not a problem, though. I mean, they sell lint-free wipes, I think, at Sally's. You can order them online on bornprettystore.com. So, you know, you have your options there. The right way this time. The way I wanted to try it. I'm pressing so hard, but I don't need to. But yeah, that looks pretty good. It isn't exactly on. I think stamping this way and rolling it is better if you had longer nails. So stamping this way is better, I think, for me, just easier, because if you notice, that turned out better than this one. And the pinky one is when I stamped with it up and down, and the middle fingers when I stamped this way. I'm just used to it like that. But yeah, if you have longer nails, this is a perfect stamper as well, because you can get so much room in there, as you can see. And if you have shorter nails, you can go that way. One thing I don't like is when I'm cleaning it, sometimes this will pop out. So they don't have enough rubber down in there. I think, because see, as I'm cleaning it, that popped out. But all in all, I really like this stamper and scraper. It works amazing, you guys. And the scraper is not scratching up my plates. Let me clean this off here. I don't see any scratches on that plate right here. Yeah, I don't see any, which is great. I mean, this plate is scratched up. I've had these plates for a long time, but I don't see any scratches from going up and down and over that with the scraper. Next, we're gonna try just a little design instead of a whole design like that one was. This plate, like I said, it's Red Angel 121, and we're gonna be using this like little holly berry plate. It looks like it has some leaves and berries and a little ribbon there. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that in black. Picked up really nice. Look at that. And there it is on my nail. I mean, it still transfers so nicely. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm very impressed with this. I thought I was going to get 2 on my nails, but I don't have long enough nails, so it's only 1. I'm very impressed with this stamper and scraper. It makes your normal nail polishes... Sorry, Mickey's rolling around again. I swear he does this in every video that I have. This makes every polish that I have just that much more easier to use. So easy, and you don't have to press that hard. It transfers the design very nicely. I am going to color those in. So I'm going to color those in real quick, and I'll be right back. So yeah, guys, this is what my nail design looks like. This nail stamper and scraper set is really great. Born Pretty Store is always having sales on their site. They're cheap anyways, but without having the cheapness, you know what I mean? They're at a cheap price, but they're good quality. So I really love Born Pretty Store stuff, and I'm always ordering stuff out there too. You know, just because I got it in a review doesn't mean I'm not gonna, you know, order. I do order stuff off there. I'm looking to place an order here again off there to get some stuff. I just really love their items. They're really great, and you can't go wrong with them. Yeah, it does take some time to get here to the US, but you know, be patient. It's well worth the wait. So all I'm gonna do is just put my top coat on. And when you stamp, you only want to do it over once time on your nail. So you do it 3 times, but only one time over one spot. You don't want to smear your designs. And then I'll have some pictures for you in the end. Thank you, bornprettystore.com, for sending me these 2 items for review. I absolutely love them and can't wait to do more stamping designs with them. So yeah guys, if you have any questions, please ask them, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
No.